Greetings Boffins, welcome to the Boffin Lab. I'm Mardor Tarrant and this is a Nano-Guide for EVE Online. In your previous mission you defeated the hive belonging to the drifters, but you also lost your ship. Fortunately, you've been rewarded for your efforts. There is a ship, there is some equipment, and there's some ISK. Also, the next step that Aura suggests is that you seek out the career agents that will teach you about the broad career options in EVE Online. There is 3 sets of career agents in every state, and some of them will be pretty close to where you currently are. The career agents are highly recommended. They will provide you with ships, materials, equipment, blueprints, and skill books, plus a fair bit of ISK. If you complete them all, you should be well set to start your career in EVE Online. To redeem your items that you got as rewards, go to the E button at the top of the Neocom and push Redeem Items. You get this little special package from Commander Turtorial. Select it and redeem the item. It appears in your inventory screen, so open the inventory and have a look in your item hanger. Now double click on it and you should have the option to open the package. There's a little bit of a spiel here, but what you're supposed to do is click on each of the nodes that are filled in on the list. As you reveal each one, you get an item. When you're finished, they're all put into your inventory. You've been given some miners, a mining laser enhancement, a blueprint for a combat ship, and a salvager unit. These will help you down the line, but the most important thing is that you've also been given a Venture class mining frigate. At the moment, this is the best frigate you have. You still have your old corvette, but the mining frigate will be able to carry all this stuff to the next system. You probably do not have the skills yet to use the mining laser upgrade, but you need to decide first whether you want to become a miner and waste time training that skill. It's not much use if you're going to be a combat pilot. You've been given a blueprint for the combat ship because it's a lot easier to move blueprints than it is to move the ship. You can carry the blueprint around and take it to other systems. It will require materials to manufacture. It's also a blueprint copy. Notice that it's paler than the blueprint you bought earlier in the tutorials. A blueprint copy has a limited number of uses before it disappears. This one says it will build you 1 frigate before it disappears. The materials are listed at the bottom of the list there. However, you will need to source materials at the other end to build it for yourself. There's nothing more for you to do at this station. You can leave behind the rookie velator. You don't need that anymore. But the Venture mining ship is going to be able to carry all your stuff to the next system. Assemble it and then make it active by putting your pod into its pilot seat. This will allow you to put some fittings on it. So now access your item hanger and add some of the fittings that you were given before. The 2 miners are ideal. If you add them as fittings, they won't be needed as cargo space. You don't have the skills to add the mining laser upgrade, so the rest of the stuff you can just grab and put straight into your cargo bay. That little icon on the bottom of the fittings window is another way to access your cargo bay. Now the only thing left in this station is the velator that you were given to begin with. If you dock at a station in your pod and you have no ships at that station, you will be given a free rookie ship with a mining laser and a Gatling version of whatever weapon your race uses. This is your free I've stuffed up kit. However, these rookie frigates aren't worth a great deal, so there's no point in trying to move it. Leave it behind or trash it. Now that all your gear is loaded into your ship, you can set your destination to the career agents. Open the nearest career agent list by going to the Help panel and looking for Find Career Agents on the tab.
Different career agents. Each career agent specializes in a certain field. When you've decided which
The nearest career agents will all be at the same station. There'll be 3 sets in each state, and each set will be at the one station. They shouldn't be far away, and they should all be together, which means you can set your destination to any one of them before you decide which one you're going to talk to. You can close this window now and talk to them when you finally arrive on the station. You don't need to talk to them at this stage.
You can also activate the autopilot to automatically warp and jump your ship towards your destination.
It's time to undock and head off to the new system. Hit the undock button. We have approximately 3 jumps to make before we reach our target system, but I'm not going to make you watch that. I'll fast forward until we arrive at our target station. You've docked at the destination station, and there's one thing you need to do straight away. The first thing you need to do is get the stuff that you've carried here out of your cargo bay. Open your inventory window and select everything in your cargo bay using a window or right-clicking in the cargo bay and choosing Select All. Then drag it to the item hanger. Every time you take stuff out of the station, you risk it. So the last thing you want to do is having a cargo bay full of things that you didn't want to lose. Now that you're in station, you can look over on the right. You have the Station Services panel. This will have a list of buttons which are the actual services, plus 3 tabs. The one you want is the Agent tab, and this should have 5 career agents listed here. If you don't see these agents, then you're on the wrong station. There is business, industry, military, and exploration, plus advanced military as well as career options. You obviously need to do the military agent first before you can go on to the advanced military. It is possible to do multiple lines of career agent missions at the same time. If one mission needs you to wait a period of time, you can do another one. To speak to an agent and get a mission, either double click on the agent's face or click on the Start Conversation button, and your first mission will be offered to you. The career agent missions are covered in later tutorials because they need individual attention, so check them out on my YouTube channel. Now that you've found the career agents, you're all set to get started with your future in EVE Online. I have videos covering each of these agents and you can check them on my channel. In the meantime, have fun, good hunting.